Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to share all of my favorites with you. It's been a little while since I've done a what I'm loving video on my channel. I was looking back at my videos and it's actually been like 5 months. I did one right before I had my son earlier this year, and we haven't done a true favorites video since then. So I think it's definitely time. I definitely have a lot of things to share. I have makeup, of course, a little bit of skincare, and I do have some lifestyle stuff, including some clothes that I've been loving lately. I've been kind of revamping my fall clothes in the last few months, so I wanted to share a few of those pieces with you as well. So that is today's video. I hope you enjoy it. I have my coffee here. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is my second cup of coffee because hashtag mom life. But I hope you enjoy this and grab a drink, grab a snack, hang out with me. If you're new, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty content here on my channel. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. But let's go ahead and get started with the favorites. What should we start with? Let's start with skincare this time. I don't have too many new skincare products, but I do have a few. One in particular that I'm really excited about. In fact, we're going to start with that one. And it's this product. Okay, this I got on Amazon and I didn't have super high hopes for it, but I saw there's this creator that I follow on TikTok, and she does a lot of makeup and skincare stuff. And she's always using this serum. This is by Anua, and it's the Rice and Ceramide Hydrating Barrier Serum. So I've tried a few products from Anua before. I like their toners as well, especially their milky toner, but this is a serum, and this I am absolutely in love with. As you can see, I haven't even had it that long, and I've used more than half of it. This is it's kind of like the snail mucin serum that was going around a few years ago. It's similar to that, but it's not quite as sticky feeling as that one. But it gives your skin that really glowy, glassy, like almost bouncy kind of effect. That's what this does for your skin, and it feels so good. It feels so hydrating, and it doesn't feel super thick on the skin, but yet it really does make your skin feel more supple and hydrated. It's so good. It doesn't pill with my other products either. I've worn it under makeup. I use it at nighttime as well, and I love it. So this is something, as soon as I run out of this, I will absolutely buy it again. But this is really good. I got this off Amazon. It was not very expensive, and I love it. So highly recommend this for anyone that's looking for a little bit of hydration, a good skin prep product. This is awesome from Anua. Next, I do have 2 SPFs that I've been loving. If you've been watching my videos lately, you probably know which ones they are. But the first one is from Jones Road, and no one is talking about this, and I'm not really sure why, but this is their everyday SPF. It's SPF 30. It's a mineral sunscreen, and it is tinted, or at least the one that I have is. So this is a color correcting sunscreen, or that's how it's being marketed. So there are 4 color correcting shades, and it does come in a non-tinted shade as well. So there's 5 total. This is shade Sandy, which is for light skin tones. I love this, number one, because it actually does kind of correct the overall tone of my face. It doesn't cover or, take any redness or discoloration away entirely. It's just, it kind of lightly just evens out the tone overall, and it's really nice. I've been wearing this some days just on its own. I'll just throw this on, but I also like it under makeup. It's more of a natural finish SPF, so I wouldn't call it glowy or matte. It's just kind of right in between. It does have a little bit of a thicker texture, so I did kind of have to get used to that when I first started using it, but I really enjoy it. In fact, mine is not empty, but it's definitely getting there because I can tell there's not that much in here. This was sent to me, but I would buy this with my own money. In fact, I kind of want to buy it in the non-tinted version just out of curiosity, but I am really enjoying this from Jones Road. But I have also been loving this. This is Kiehl's The Better Screen. This I picked up during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty when it was on sale, and this is another really great SPF for under makeup. This one is not tinted. This is a chemical SPF though, so I know some people like chemical, some people do not. This one is chemical, but this is very, very hydrating. I use this one today under my makeup. If you have dry skin, this is going to be your best friend. If you have oily skin, this might be a bit too much for your skin. But if you're normal to dry, this is great for underneath makeup. I've had no issues with it. Chemical sunscreens don't bother my skin, so I have not had any issues. I know some people don't love them, but I really enjoy this one, and it layers well with everything that I've paired it with. So these are the two SPFs that I'm loving right now. And another product, I guess this is kind of similar to the first product from Anua. This is another incredibly underrated product to me that I have not heard one person mention this, but this is from Clinique and it's the Active Glow Serum. So this has an AHA in it. It has lactic acid, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. So this is kind of like an all-in-one skincare product for morning. That's when I typically use this, with the vitamin C in it, but this is such a beautiful serum. And again, nobody is talking about this. I'm not sure why. It has like a milky texture like this. So honestly, the texture is somewhat similar to the Anua product that I was talking about. This one's a little bit milkier. The Anua is a little bit more of like a grippy serum type texture. But this under makeup, so nice. It's super hydrating and it just is a good prep product, and you get the skincare benefits in here as well. So I've been loving this too. In fact, you probably can't see through it, but I think I'm about like right there. I've almost used this up completely, but I really enjoy this. And one more skincare, I guess you could call this skincare, but I wanted to put it in here because I just finished mine up. But this is the Lash serum that I've been using. I know I've been talking about it in videos. Sometimes I forget to say what it is. It's by Lash Therapy Australia. I got mine on Amazon a few months ago, and this is how I've gotten my lashes to look much better than they were looking months ago. After I had my son, I had no lashes. They like all fell out at the same time. Started using this probably 2.5 months ago or so, and it did take a little while to work, but it actually does work. This one does not have prostaglandins in it. I've used quite a few different ones over the years. I used to use ones with prostaglandins in it, and I'm trying to switch over to no prostaglandins now, just because I think it's definitely better for your eyes in general. So this one did work for me. It did take a little bit of time. I was very diligent with this, so I made sure I did this every single night, and eventually it did work, and I had no issues, no irritation, redness, weird things happening with my eyes, nothing. So I'm thinking I'm either gonna buy this again, or there is one more, and maybe y'all can let me know if you've tried it yet, but Grande Lash now makes a prostaglandin-free lash serum. So part of me kind of wants to try that one, but the other part of me wants to buy this again because clearly I know this works for me. So I don't know. Let me know if you've tried the new one from Grande Lash, but I'm very excited to have a prostaglandin-free serum that works for me. All right, let's move into the makeup now, of course. We'll start with foundation. I have tried quite a few new foundations lately, and I like a lot of them, honestly, but this is an easy product to put in this video because this is the one I'm reaching for consistently over and over and over. This is what I have on today. This is the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation. This is... I haven't liked a foundation this much in a long time. Long time. The last time I can remember loving a foundation this much would have been back when NARS Light Reflecting came out, which that was years ago. Something about this is just, it's magical. It is so good. It's very thin and very lightweight, but you still get a decent amount of coverage. I would say it's solid medium coverage. No more, no less. It's just kind of right in between. But my favorite thing about it is the natural satin finish. That is my favorite thing in complexion products, and it's so hard to find. I feel like so many products now are so glowy, hydrating, dewy, luminous, radiant, all the things. which I love sometimes, but sometimes I don't want something that's that glowy and I want a little bit of coverage. This is that, and this is a spot on shade match for me. This is 3.5C. I absolutely love it. I also think all skin types can wear this. Normal, oily, combo, dry. Because it's not overly matte or dewy, I think anyone could wear this and love it. It's long wearing. It's absolutely beautiful. This is my new favorite in my entire collection. All right, in terms of concealer, I haven't tried too many new concealers this year. There haven't been a lot of new concealers that have come out in 2025. What is up with that? I feel like no one is releasing concealers. Do you feel like that, or is it just me? I feel like there just haven't been very many. I do like the new one from RMS. I didn't really include it in the video because I like it. I think a lot of people would really enjoy that formula, but does it stump my holy grails? No. I like it, but I'm not like in love with it. You know, I try to keep these videos to things that I'm like loving, like with a capital L, you know what I mean? So moving into a product that I definitely love with capital L will be this stick from Too Faced. This is the melting bronzer from Too Faced, and I've been sleeping on this for a very long time, and I'm just disgusted with myself that I haven't purchased this before now. This is so good. This shade is a little bit light for me. I used it anyway and I've been using it. This is more of a contour shade because it's pretty cool toned. And I don't know if you can even see it, but it's pretty like cool, like kind of ashy. It's a pretty good contour color, but I do plan to buy the next shade up during the Sephora sale. But this formula is so creamy, so pigmented, but it just blends like butter. Like you probably can't even tell because it's very light, but it is so good. One of the best cream bronzers I've tried in a long time, and this has been out for a little while. Y'all told me in the comments when I tried this video that I needed to get one shade up, that you thought that would work for me. So I am going to do that during the Sephora sale, but if you're looking for a new cream bronzer, I highly recommend this one. The only thing I would say is it does smell like chocolate. So if you don't love scented products, you might not love that about this, but I don't mind it. It smells really good, and this is a phenomenal cream bronzer. Moving into blush, again, there have been so many new blushes this year. There have been so many. But I tried to really just narrow down the one I've been using the most lately, and it's this one from Ciele. This is the new Flush and Protect with SPF 45, specifically in this shade. This is the blush that I have on today. This is the shade Blaze, and this color, if you're into these like berry, kind of wine, mauve-y tones, you need this blush. This is so incredibly beautiful, and this formula I love. So it has, like, hopefully you can see there, it's not flat matte, it's not glittery though, like there's no glitter, there's no real shimmer. It just has this beautiful radiant sheen to it that is so pretty on the skin, and it has SPF 45 in it, which, you know, don't rely on this for your SPF. This is just kind of a bonus, or that's how I look at it. It has SPF, or a combo SPF, so there are chemical filters and mineral filters in here. But these are so beautiful, and actually the brush, typically I wouldn't say you need to buy a brush to buy or to use a specific blush, and you don't, but I did buy the Ciele Flush brush, and I gotta say, these are a match made in heaven. I love this brush so much, but honestly, this brush is a great blush brush for any powder blush, It's very unique, so it has pretty long bristles. It's slightly angled, but it's pretty fluffy, so you can get a very diffused blush application. I used this today to apply this color, and this is just such a good brush. Such a good brush. If you are into more of a soft blush application and you're nervous about it getting too much or blushes being too pigmented, this brush, whether you buy the blush or not, but this brush is very good. It's so good I might buy a second one because I have been reaching for this for blush over everything else. So this I highly recommend, and These blushes from Ciele I love. I have 2 others as well. I'll insert swatches of the 3 shades that I have here. But this is Shy. This is like a warmer pink. And then I also have Cozy. This is a nude. Look kind of like a light bronze on me, but very pretty also. And the packaging is really nice on these. It's very sturdy, very heavy. They did a great job with this launch. One more blush I just have to mention. This is not new. I've talked about this before, but I used it again yesterday and I thought, okay, I have to talk about this blush again because this blush from Patrick Ta, y'all know me, I love his blushes, but this color in particular, especially for this time of year, this is the shade She's Wanted. I know, you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh my goodness, that is very intense, very pigmented. Yes, it is, but the tone of this is so good. I'm telling you, anybody can wear this. I don't care what your skin tone is. This color is the perfect natural looking berry color. It looks like actual flush, like how your skin would actually look if you were cold. That's kind of what this looks like. And even if you're a lighter skin tone like me, you can get a very soft application of this as long as you get some on the back of your hand before going on your face. But I'm telling you, something about the tone of this, of all my blushes that are these kind of berry shades, still there's something different about this one. It has a little bit more blue in it or something. I don't know, but it is just stunning. I don't have this on today. I filmed a video yesterday that'll go up on Instagram. I don't know, it probably won't be up by the time this video goes up, but it's coming. And I put this blush on for that video, and as soon as I put it on, I thought, oh my gosh, there's something about this. You would never go through it because you use so little of this because it's so pigmented. But if you're looking for a really good fall into winter berry blush, Patrick Ta, She's Wanted. All right, moving into powder. I really am enjoying this one from Cali Ray, so I wanted to mention it in case you're in the market for a new loose powder. This is the Magic Hour Setting Powder. I've talked about this in a few different videos now, but this is a very, very, very matte powder. So if you are very dry, I would not recommend this, but if you are oily or even normal, my skin is more normal, this is so beautiful on the skin. If you're looking to really smooth, mattify, blur, all those things, this is a great powder. This is the pink color. This is in the shade Dawn. There is one more shade that's like a peachy color. That's the only thing. I wish they would come out with more shades of this because this powder is really good. I have really been enjoying it. I used it today. I don't need a lot of it because, like I said, it's very mattifying. So I would apply a little bit less than you think you need of this powder, and then you can always add more. But this is great. It has a little mesh sifter in it, and I really enjoy this. If you're looking for a good loose matte setting powder, this one from Cali Ray is great. All right, moving into eye products. It's all about Makeup by Mario for me right now. With eyes, I am basically reaching for his products exclusively right now. I can't not put these in here. I know I've talked about them so many times at this point, but with the Sephora sale coming up, I gotta mention them again. These have kind of replaced my Armani eye tints. I know. I do love the Armani eye tints still, and I still use them. But lately, these have been the ones that I've been going for. The Master Matte Cream Shadows from Makeup by Mario. I love all 3 shades that I have. I have Sandstone, Taupe, and Mauve. Love them all. I've talked about it before, but Sandstone is the one I use the most. I use it all the time as a one and done shadow. Today I used it underneath my powder eyeshadow, but this color for my skin tone is the perfect one and done. It evens out my lids. It is just a little bit darker than my skin, so it gives me a little bit of something on my eyes without looking like I have a lot of eyeshadow on. You know what I mean? It's perfect. I love everything about it. These are very, very matte. So if you have oily eyelids, these will be your friend. If you have dry lids, they might be a little bit too dry for you. They are extremely matte. They have like a powdered finish when they dry down. So if you have really dry lids, these might be a little bit too dry for you unless you like really hydrated your lids beforehand with like an eye cream or something. That would probably help. But these, I can guarantee you, will last all day. Once they set down, they set and they don't budge. They are not going anywhere. And for that reason, you do have to work pretty quickly with them. You don't have a lot of time to blend. So keep that in mind. If you buy one of these, you can't just apply them and let it sit on your eyes for a few minutes and then go back to blend. They will dry down. So you have to blend quickly, but these are a new staple for me. Also from Makeup by Mario, you know I'm gonna put this in here because yeah, this is my favorite palette I've tried in 2025. The Nature palette from Makeup by Mario. I just love it. This is what I have on over Sandstone in the cream shadow. I have a few different colors. I have a little bit of this rosy color, a little bit of this kind of off-white with the shimmer, a little bit of this bronzy glitter topper right here. And let's see, I use this dark brown for like a little bit of like a diffused shadowing. This is me in a palette, truly. Every color in here I love. If you're not familiar with Makeup by Mario's eyeshadow formula, his formula is very soft, as in you do not get intensity right away. You can build it up and get a little bit more pigment, but overall his formula is very soft. It's very buildable. So you have to like softer looking eye looks, which that is what I love. I'm not about a bold eye ever. That's just not my thing. And I love his shadows because they are just easy. They're not hard to blend. Anyone, if you don't have a lot of experience with eyeshadows, can use these. But this palette is just, I love everything about it. I love the tones, love the way it applies. I've already used it so much and I haven't even had this palette for that long. I did do a video specifically on this palette and I did 4 different looks and used every color in here. So if you want to see that, I will link it for you above and I'll try to link it at the end of the video too. But this palette is my favorite from the year. The last eye product is the mascara. This is the Master Mascara from Makeup by Mario in the Perfect Brown. I feel like kind of like a broken record. I've said this many times, but I keep using it thinking something's gonna change and it has not. I did not like this mascara in black when it came out months ago. I bought the brown one recently when he launched this palette and I love the brown. The brown I've had no issues with. It does not flake, it does not smudge on me. It's very lengthening, very separating. It's a beautiful brown. I love this. I love this. In fact, I'm thinking of buying another one during the sale. I have so many mascaras to use up, so I probably shouldn't. But I love this mascara that much that I'm thinking about buying another one because this is just what I love in a mascara. It doesn't do a ton in terms of volume for me. I think this one is more for length and separation, at least in the brown color. The black one I thought was kind of clumpy and it added some thickness to my lashes, but this one is just completely different to me. So I'm recommending it, but only the brown for me personally. I love this. And last for makeup, we're on to the lips. So I have quite a few lip products to share. First, I want to talk about what's on my lips right now, all from the same brand, and they come in a set. This is from Merit. This is one of their holiday sets this year. It's called the Archival Essentials set. So you get their sheer signature lip liner, a lip blush, and the shade Slick Sheen, all in the shade Archival. I'll insert the swatches here for you, but this is the lip combo I have on. So I have all 3 products. This they sent me in PR and I'm so glad they did because this shade in Archival is so pretty. It's kind of pinky, but it has a little bit of like a mauve tone to it. I guess it's like a rosy mauve is how I would describe it. But these all come together in a set. This would be a great Christmas gift or a gift for yourself or for someone else, anyone that you know loves the lip products. These are so nice, and they come in a set together. So I've been loving this. This color is just, it's kind of similar, honestly, to my natural lip color. So that's probably one of the reasons that I love it. This gloss formula from Merit is so pretty. I actually have a few of these, but not this color. I think Archival right now you can only get in this set. The lip blush is a very, very matte lipstick. So it's very, very matte, like almost, I'm trying to think of it. It's like a powdered kind of formula, but this shade is beautiful. And if you're into a matte lip, this is really nice on its own. I personally love pairing the gloss over the top, but the lipstick is nice by itself if you're into matte lips. And then these Signature Sheer Lip Liners are great as well. These are very similar to the Rhode lip shapes. This one I do find to be a little bit more long wearing than the Rhode ones though. So the Merit Sheer Lip Liners I would recommend over the Rhode ones personally. And this one in Archival is so pretty. And then I do have one more lip combo that I wanted to share. So this is what I was wearing in my last video that you would have seen. And there were quite a few comments asking what the lip combo was in that video. This was it. So Huda, the Lip Contour Stain in Soft Nude. It's like a felt tip lip stain. So this one you don't peel off or anything. It's just a stain lip liner. So there is a little bit of trial and error with lip products like this. I did have to kind of practice a little bit with it because it's a stain. You don't have a lot of flexibility in terms of like if you apply it outside the lines or apply it somewhere where you're not really wanting it, you can't really undo it once you put it on. But when I tell you these last all day long, these last all day long. All day long. Every time I wear this, it's still there at night when I go to take my makeup off. All my other lip products have worn off, but not the lip stain. So if you're looking for a lip stain that wears all day, these from Huda last all day long. The only thing I have heard negative about these is that they dry out. Mine has not dried out yet, but mine is not really old. So I don't know how long these last. That's the only thing I can't really comment on. Definitely store them upside down like this. It even has like a little arrow telling you to do that. So I've been doing that. Hopefully mine doesn't dry out, but I did want to mention that because I've seen a few people say that. But this, if you want a long-lasting lip liner, so good. And I love that color in Soft Nude. But the combo that I was wearing that everyone was asking about was that with this lipstick from Patrick Ta. This is his matte lipstick in Blushing, which is a really beautiful mauve pink. So I had this on over the lip stain. And then on top, I had this gloss from Maybelline. And this is actually something I've been using a ton. And I realize I haven't really talked about it in a video, but this is the Lifter Gloss, which is not new, but they recently released some new shades. And this is one of the new shades in Toffee. This is a perfect nude lip gloss in my mind. So that is it right there. It's a warmer nude. It's not super pink, but it's not super brown. It's kind of right in between. And it looks good on everything that I paired it with. And this is what I had on top of this Patrick Ta lipstick. So if you were wanting to know what the lip combo was, that's what it was. I tried to reply to everybody that asked about that, but this combo is definitely a new favorite. All right, moving into some lifestyle stuff. We have quite a few clothing items because last year I was pregnant during this time of year and I feel like I kind of missed out a little bit on the fall clothes, which fall is my favorite season. Fall and winter, I really love. I just love those clothes the most. I like fall, winter clothes so much more than spring and summer. So I didn't really buy a whole lot last year for this time of year. And what I did buy was like things that were for pregnancy that I wouldn't really wear now. But for that reason, I've been doing some shopping, y'all. I have, and I found some really good things that I want to share. First up being this sweater from J. Crew. So you can't see it really in the frame. It's actually striped. So it's cream stripe with this really beautiful brown, kind of like a camel brown, but this is called the roll neck sweater. and is 100% cotton, which is something I've kind of been looking for lately. I'm just finding the things that I'm buying that have acrylic or polyester in them, they look great for like 1 or 2 wears, and then they start to look bad because they pill and they don't wash well, just things like that. So I've been trying to go for more natural fibers. So this is 100% cotton, and this is so cute. It is so cute. But what I love most about this is this rolled neck. So it kind of gives you the look of a turtleneck without actually being a turtleneck. It's something about me, I don't know why, but I like the look of a turtleneck, but I don't enjoy wearing one. I don't know why, but it kind of bugs me if I feel like I have something around my neck. So I just find that I don't wear them when I buy them. This kind of gives me that look, but nothing is like clinging to my neck, which I really like. This is absolutely adorable. I will probably buy another color in this. They had so many cute ones, but I got a medium. I will insert pictures of me and all these things so you can see them. I know you can't see much in the frame right now, but I'll insert pictures of me. But this is so cute. I love this color for fall, and this is just what I'm into right now. I'm very into sweaters, as you'll see. All right, then I found the perfect Rory Gilmore sweater. I found it. I've been looking for the perfect cable knit, slightly oversized sweater. If you're a Gilmore Girls fan, you know in the first episode, she is wearing this really chunky off-white cable knit sweater, and I've always wanted one. I've never been able to find exactly what I was looking for though. I find a lot of times they're too fitted, or they have a lot of acrylic or polyester in them. Okay, well, I found one that is 100% cotton, and it's so cute. I posted on my Instagram stories yesterday, and I found it in a very strange place. It's from PacSun, and I know you can't really see, but I'll insert the picture here. But it's a really heavy, thick cable knit sweater. It's oversized, so it comes in one size. I guess PacSun does a lot of that, where their sweaters, sweatshirts, they do like a one size fits all, which is kind of strange, but on me, it's pretty oversized, and it is so cute. It is so cute, and ironically, the name of the sweater is the Rory sweater. So I don't know I wonder really if whoever named it actually named it after Rory Gilmore, because it looks just like the one she's wearing in Gilmore Girls. But it also comes in navy and an off-white cream color. I'm thinking of ordering the off-white one. I went with the espresso brown because I love that color right now too. But if you know the first episode, Rory is wearing the off-white one, and I kind of want that one. So I'm thinking about ordering that. But if you are also in search of the perfect Rory Gilmore Girls sweater, I truly think I found it. I haven't found one like this that's exactly what I was looking for until now. And randomly, it was from PacSun. Never bought anything from PacSun, but gotta say, that is exactly what I was looking for. And sweater number 3. I told you I've been on a sweater kick. I don't know what happened, but that's been what I've been wanting lately. So this is the third one. This is from Gap. This is just a crew neck, 100% cotton, oversized sweater. It, again, comes in tons of colors. This is, I think this one's called off-white or cream. I can't remember. But it's just a very basic cotton sweater that's slightly oversized. I got mine in a medium, and it fits perfectly. It's definitely a little bit big, but not too big. It's perfect. I try to kind of buy oversized typically in sweaters because I like most things kind of chunky and roomy. I don't really like super fitted things for me personally, but this is another really good one from Gap. In fact, Gap has a ton of really cute stuff right now. I feel like Gap is kind of making a comeback. If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen that Gap seems to be having a moment right now. But this sweater I love, and again, this one came in tons of different colors. this is the off-white one. So those are the 3 sweaters that I've purchased and I love. So I wanted to share. And I also have 2 pairs of jeans that I've also purchased recently. One of them is from Madewell. Madewell was doing a sale recently. I try to wait and only buy from Madewell when they do a sale. But I got these jeans. So again, you're not going to be able to tell much about them, but they are the Barrel jeans, and they're just plain. They don't have any holes or distressing or anything, and it's a really cute medium denim wash. But I love these as well. I wasn't really sure about the Barrel jeans, but actually when I got those and I tried them on, they're actually very flattering, because for me, I have a smaller waist, and then I have curvier butt and hips. So I don't know why, but that style of jean fits me really well. Really any type of like baggier jean I find fits my body type really well. But those are super cute and they're from Madewell. So I've been loving those with any of these sweaters. And then there's one more pair I'm gonna put up on the screen. They're from Old Navy. And Old Navy, I feel like their jeans are very underrated. They're very good and they're super affordable. You can always get those on some kind of sale. But there's one pair that I bought, I don't know, it's probably like 2 months ago now. But they're a wider leg high-rise jean with cuffs on the bottom. So they're cuffed. I don't think you can uncuff them, but the cuff, I don't know, something about them, they're just really cute. I will insert a picture here of those as well. I forgot to bring them in here with me, but those 2 jeans are the ones that I've been loving the most, and it's finally kind of getting cooler here now, so I can finally wear them, which I'm really excited about. And then one more clothing item I brought in here so I could show you are these pants from Aritzia. So these are the Lodge pants, which you might have seen. I feel like they're kind of going around right now too. But they come in a bunch of different fabrics, a bunch of different colors. This fabric it's called the crepette fabric, so it does not wrinkle. It feels kind of like a dress pant, but it's a loose fitting kind of wide leg style. So you can dress these up or dress these down. I wore these the other day with Adidas Gazelles. I love. And then I wore just a white t-shirt and a denim shirt with it. And it looks really cute like that. But you can also kind of dress this up with boots or heels and wear something a little bit dressier on the top. I think this would also be really cute with one of these oversized sweaters kind of tucked in. I kind of held off on the Lodge pants for a while. In fact, I saw them last year and I really wanted them, but since I was pregnant, I figured I'll wait on those and buy them next year when I can actually wear them. So I did, and I have to say, yes, they are expensive, but I love them. And I can see myself wearing them in so many different ways. And it's something a little bit different for me. I'm typically more of a jeans kind of girl, but I like that these give me something a little bit different, a little bit of, I don't know, versatility for me. I wanted to also talk about nails. So I've been on a nail journey lately. When I was pregnant, probably about halfway through my pregnancy, I started going to get my nails done again in a salon, which I quit doing probably 2 years ago because I just got tired of paying for it. I got tired of going to have to get my nails done. And so when I was pregnant, I wanted my nails done. It just kind of made me feel a little bit better during pregnancy. So I started going and getting them done again. And I continued doing it a little bit after I had my son, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. I have this love-hate relationship with going to get my nails done. I love having my nails done, but I don't like going to get them done. I don't like sitting there, and now I don't really have the time to. And now when I have some free time, that's not what I want to do. I don't really want to go spend it sitting in a nail salon. So I took all my gel or my dip polish off myself, and I've just been doing regular nail polish. Now, if you've been following me for a while, I used to do the manicurist nails at home, the gel nails, and I still have that set, love manicurists, I still recommend them. I just don't have the time for gel nails right now. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do a lot of what I'm trying to do. So I definitely don't have time to sit and do, you know, the light and all the things that you have to do for the gel. So I've been trying to find some regular nail polishes that I really like, and I found a few. This one is the one, I don't have it on right now, but I had it on in my last few videos. These from Essie. This is probably the best regular polish that I've ever tried in terms of application and longevity. These wear really well. This color, if you like a really soft, neutral nail, this color, this is the color you need. It's called Of Corset from Essie. It's the Gel Couture line. It's the one that has like the twisted packaging. This color is so good. It's the perfect pinky nude neutral nail. And I had this on my nails for probably close to 2 weeks. And it still looked good, honestly, when I took it off. I have something else on my nails now, but this line, I highly recommend. I'm gonna buy a few more shades, some darker shades maybe to try out, but this color, this will be a new go-to for me for sure. So if you're looking for regular nail polish, I like these from Essie. The other polishes that I like, which I've used before, but they're by this brand. I think it's Cure. I don't know if it's Cure or Cure, but this is a perfecting nail veil. So they are kind of known for the nail concealer. I think actually Cure may not be the brand name. It may be like London something. I don't know. I'll link it below. But this brand is kind of known for the nail concealer, which basically is just, it's like a shiny, clear polish that just gives your nails a little bit of shine and a tiny bit of like a sheen, but it doesn't really look like polish. So I have that and I like that. But recently they came out with colors of the nail veils, and this is the one I have on my nails right now. Looks like this, and this one is called Veil Number 10. I think it had another name. Oh, it's by London Town. London Town is the brand. Cure, I guess that maybe that's the line. I'm not really sure. But this is kind of this wine berry color, but it's a nail veil, which means it's not super opaque. So you can kind of see it's a little bit shiny. You can kind of see the nail through it. So if you want like an opaque polish with a lot of pigment, don't get the veils because the veils are very sheer. That's kind of what I like. I also think they're a little bit easier to apply. They look a little bit less noticeable if they do chip to me if they are on the sheer side. So I wanted to mention this too because I do really like this color as well, especially for fall. But yeah, I've just been on a kick of wanting to do my nails at home because I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to do all of that right now. And I was also finding that sometimes I would go get my nails done and I wasn't happy with them. It would depend on who did them. And sometimes I liked them, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I feel like they kind of rush and they don't take their time and I don't love how it turns out. I don't know. It's just hard to pay for something and not love it every time, you know? So anyways, we're doing our nails at home and hopefully eventually I can go back to doing my manicurist gel nails. But for now, we're just doing regular polish. I do have one fragrance that I've been wearing and it's this from Armani. I think this has been out a long time. I don't really know. I'm not really a fragrance girl. I kind of pick a fragrance and stick to it. But this is my new favorite. I bought the travel size first just to make sure I liked it, and I do. So I definitely want to buy the full size of this. So this is a floral scent, but it's a very clean scent. It has a little bit of like a woody note in it too. I typically like kind of muskier scents. So it's a little bit floral, a little bit musky, but it's like the perfect combination of the two. I'm not great at describing scents, so I'll tell you what the fragrance description is. It has orange blossom, tuberose, and vanilla. Those are the key notes, but it also has white musk and cedar wood. So if that tells you anything, that's what it smells like. But I love this. I've been wearing this every single day and it just, I don't know. It's one of those scents that as soon as I smelled it, I knew I liked it. Now that I've had the travel size for a while, I definitely want to buy the full size. I will probably do that either during the Sephora sale, or I might save up Ulta points and get it at Ulta. I don't know. But this has been my go-to scent lately. And one final thing I wanted to share is a book that I'm almost done with. I'm not all the way done, but I'm almost there. And it's this book from Bobbi Brown. So this is her autobiography, and I could not wait to get my hands on this. I love reading about people's lives, especially if it's someone that I'm interested in. So this is basically all about her life, how she started Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, about her upbringing, about Jones Road now, and everything in between, just basically her journey through life. And if you're interested in makeup or business, starting a brand, I highly recommend this book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have honestly had to force myself not to just read the whole thing really quick because I'm really, really enjoying it. So I'm trying to just kind of pace myself through it, but this is a great book. I highly recommend it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you have any interest in Bobbi Brown, you'll love this. You'll love it. If you're a makeup lover, I bet you will love this as well. So I wanted to mention it because I'm almost done and I'm kind of sad, honestly. All right, y'all, that is everything that I am loving right now. I love these videos. They're so much fun to film. And like I said, it's been a while since we just sat down and chatted about lots of things that I'm enjoying right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to know in the comments anything that you're loving. It can be makeup, skincare, a book, clothes, whatever. Something you're eating that you're loving. I love learning from you guys and what you like, and I learned so many things from your comments. So make sure to let me know what you're loving at the moment. I would love to hear from you. And as always, everything will be linked for you in the description below and in YouTube shopping. I will also try to link everything in a pinned comment. Some of you tell me that it's hard to get to the description box sometimes, so I'll try to remember to include the links in a pinned comment as well in this video. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And if you're not already, make sure to follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. And I will see you again very soon. Remember, simply be you. Bye.